everyone, this is Jacob from Children's Museum Houston. I'm here in the Invention Convention exhibit sponsored by David and Jean Wiley Foundation in front of one of my favorite components here. This is called our lights and music component. We've talked about it a little bit before, but we've never really looked at the light side. We always look at the music side. So today I wanted to talk a little bit about the lights that we have as part of this exhibit. So we have a whole selection of lights in this archway behind me. So let's just go through them one by one. You can see they're all on right now, but I'm going to start turning them off and turning them back on so you all can see how each one works. Okay, so the first one I'm going to look into is going to be our laser effects light. And you can see up there that the laser effects light is actual lasers being shot out of this light fixture here onto the wall, and it can create all sorts of patterns. This is just one of hundreds of patterns it can create. For our lights exhibit, we can just turn it off and on. It sticks to this pattern, but you can program it to do a lot more than just this. These are our moving spotlights. We have one on the left and one on the right. And as you can see, what they do is they have a single spot of light, a nice focused spot of light. It's created by using a focused beam rather than just a floodlight beam, which would be more of a wash of light. And it's a moving spotlight because it is actually moving. It's moving around. It's sending the light everywhere around the wall. These are often used in shows, stage shows, concerts, things like that. So next what we have is our PAR lights. And PAR, P-A-R, stands for Parabolic Aluminized Reflector Lamp. And it's a type of electric lamp that creates directional beams, but that can ours kind of mix up the colors, so you can actually turn up the red, the green, and the blue, and you can start mixing those up to get nice mixtures of those colors. You can get some purples, you can get some nice whites, and different mixtures of those colors. Finally, the entire archway behind me here is set up with LED strips through the whole thing. LED stands for light emitting diode, but when you have them on a strip, you have way more than just one light emitting diode. You have a bunch of tiny little lights that are all lined up in a strip, and you can also choose the colors that are going into this. So you can turn on red, green, and blue and mix them together to make a lot of different colors. So those are just a few of the lights we have at our Lights and Music exhibit. There are a lot more types of lights, and if you're interested in learning more about lighting and stage lighting, you should look into careers such as being a stage light engineer or a lighting designer, and you can learn all about these different types of lights and how they can be put together to create light shows for concerts, for plays, for movies even. These are useful in all sorts of situations. So again, my name is Jacob. I'm in the Invention Convention exhibit sponsored by David and Jean Wiley Foundation, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye.